Hey guys, today I want to talk about one of the most anticipated features coming to iOS 11.3 in the spring, and that's going to be Messages in iCloud. Now, Messages in iCloud is a feature that allows you to sync all your messages to the cloud, including attachments and other media, and then sync them over, of course, to a newer device that you log in with your Apple ID. So for example, I have this iPhone 8 here. Let's say next year I want to update to the iPhone 10, but I don't want to lose my text messages in all my text message thread. Well, that's the solution that Apple has brought to the table. It's called Messages in the Cloud. You have the ability to turn it on or off, and in your iCloud settings, you also have the ability to manage it. So if you go into your iCloud settings and tap in Messages, it'll show you all the conversations, all the threads. You can disable it and delete it from the cloud as well, all your messages and attachments. And you have the ability to not use it at all, but then you won't be able to transfer your messages to a newer device. So for example, we already have the ability to send a message on one iPhone and it shows up on any other iOS device as long as it's logged into the same Apple ID. As you can see here, there it is. So what if we want to go ahead and delete our iCloud account from an older iPhone, or just simply buy a new iPhone and remove the account of an older iPhone? How can we still sync those messages and keep those messages? Well, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go ahead and log out of this newer iPhone 10. But let's say I started a new conversation thread. I delete this one, which was already synced to this phone. I delete it from both phones here. And let's go ahead and delete that. And I'm going to start a new conversation here using the Apple ID that I'm going to re-log into the old iPhone 10 or the newer iPhone 10. That's going to be the new phone. So there it is. I'm just going to start a conversation with this email address here and start sending some attachments and some things. And keep in mind, this iPhone is like new because I've deleted the iCloud information from it, so it has no attachments whatsoever to this other iPhone that I'm using. So let's say I bought this iPhone today and I'm getting rid of the iPhone 8. How do I keep these messages that I have going on over here on this other iPhone? Well, as long as iMessages in iCloud or Messages in the Cloud is enabled on the device that I'm using, this one here, then I should be able to sync them. So I go here to Cloud, and then I check right here that it is toggled on, and all I have to do is log into my new iPhone here with the same Apple ID. Okay, so there we go, we're logging in, and keep in mind I still have this conversation going here, just emailing or texting myself back and forth here, and I've completely removed any conversation from this device. And as you can see there, automatically right after I logged in to iCloud, it came back to this device after I deleted it. So right there, it syncs automatically, so the new device keeps receiving all those messages that haven't been deleted on the older iPhone. So that's the magic of Messages in the Cloud. Now if I delete the message here on this older iPhone, it's going to delete the conversation thread on both, and vice versa. So now I'm ready to just sync all my messages and simply take advantage of that feature. So make sure that iMessages or Messages in the Cloud is completely enabled before you sync all your messages to a newer iPhone, and make sure both Apple IDs are the same on both devices when you go to sync those messages, and that way you can take advantage of the new feature coming to iOS 11.3, Messages in the Cloud. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this information helpful. If you have any additional questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. It's been nice to help, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.